My son Trevor is the most loving. He is my mini-me. He is handsome like me. He is funny like me.
When I am sitting with him and he is drawing, it is just, it's everything to me.
He's a great kid. Trevor was our little frog boy. He loved to jump up and down on his Johnny jump up and look right into our eyes and give us the most beautiful smiles. Then it seemed like just one day things changed.
Through evaluations, it was pretty clear as day, about as classic of autism diagnoses as you could get. And in addition to the severe autism that he was presenting with, really early on, aggressive behaviors. So that set him apart from everybody else even more so.
As is the case with all of us, we have a range of growth experiences. There are individuals that, because of age, things might have become fragmented when they no longer are getting their needs met in the community. And in absence of that, they're feeling extreme frustrations. They exhibit very, very challenging behaviors as their coping strategy. It's not the healthiest coping strategy, but it's what they've learned to do.
It was unbelievably challenging, but then you had this kid who was so funny, so creative. We were always trying to make people see past the autism and past the behaviors and to the core of the person that he is. He is an amazing person in spite of all the challenges that he has. So when Trevor was in middle school, he had a teacher that was not great. I felt like I wasn't being heard at that point, and I learned of something called a citizen's complaint that you could file with the actual state. I needed a little guidance, just a little bit of coaching. What do I do? What do I say? What do I not say? Here's how you go ahead and do it. So that's actually how I found WAA, Washington Autism Alliance.
It takes a team to work successfully with a family like the Moons. We are very fortunate at WAA to have a team of individuals who all have lived experiences with multiple systems of care. Our family navigation team, our community engagement team, as well as our legal services team. We frequently have to meet together and have case consults among us to make sure that we're doing everything we can to help a family.
So I was able to get that guidance from them, and we won that citizen's complaint. That was my first, oh, thank you, WAA, for helping me, because sometimes I just need somebody to make sure that I'm doing everything that I need to do. Moving through high school, he was in the traditional life skills program. He didn't go into the general ed. Then he went into a transition learning program, which is the program for students who have IEPs and special needs beyond 12th grade. While he got the recovery services, that should have gone through the end of last school year when he turned 22. I put on my advocacy hat again and worked with the school district and really showed that he has no place else to go. Right now, there was nothing else for him. Honestly, it's our only lifeline. If we did not have this program, he would fall off the cliff of services completely. Without WAA at that time, I just would have been on a much longer search for support. We didn't have to, make the path from scratch. They knew the path.
Leslie Moon is such a joy to work with. I am so impressed with how she's been able to take the information that we've provided and negotiate for another whole year. Trevor is receiving special education after age 22, and this is the first time that this has happened in our state. I am so proud of the work that Leslie has done for Trevor in their school district.
Our hope right now is that we get him into intermediate care facility, that they can work with him and have him learn to live with others and to thrive, and then to get him into something like an enhanced behavior support home in our community so that he can have the life that he deserves and we can enjoy time with him as his parents and not just as his exhausted caregivers.
He needs to have a life on his own, him just being with some different people. You know, it's part of life.
Oftentimes, as you age out of school and you're looking to supported living, agencies are reluctant in taking on individuals with challenging behaviors. We're looking to change this landscape. What we're hoping to create here in Washington State is a community-based 24/7 support structure staffed by people who know how to support an individual in crisis, how to help them manage these intense behaviors, and do it safely and provide them with the supports that they need to access recreation, to access jobs, to live a full adult life.
There are people that are willing to help, but do they know how to help? And WAA does. Through contacting WAA, we were able to get a new case manager who is on the transition team, and we are applying for intermediate care facilities. And right now, that's the best thing that we could do for Trevor. He deserves this. He needs this. Thanks to WAA helping us, we are on that path.